Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Crochet for Baby. Thank you for watching and thank you for subscribing. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make this super easy Crystal Waves adult hat. This hat here was inspired by these baby hats that I showed you a couple months ago. I'll leave the links to these tutorials down here in the information box. A lot of you have asked that I make the adult version of these baby hats, so here it is. It's super easy to make, perfect for beginners. I used a medium number 4 yarn, so it's a bit chunky. You can also make it where you can do more rows and fold it like I did these baby hats. Okay, so I hope you like it, and without further say, let's get started, and thank you for watching. Okay, to begin, I'll be using this 5mm crochet hook, and today I'm using this medium number 4 yarn. I'm using just your regular Red Heart Super Saver yarn in this color gray, and I'm also going to use a little bit in the color pink. Okay, so to begin, I have 68 chains. This chain here measures 54 centimeters, which is about 21 inches. Now, what I did to make this chain is I just measured it around my head, and with the stitch multiple of 4, I did my chains. Now, if you measure this around your head, or this chain, and you think it's a bit too snug, just go ahead and add 4 more chains. Or if you think it's a bit too loose, then remove chains in multiples of 4. Okay, so to begin, like I said, I have 68 chains, and the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to join to the first chain, and so I'm doing this so that my chain is not twisted. So we're going to join here to the front of the first chain, just like this. Insert your hook and make a slip stitch. And we're joined and my chain is not twisted. So now I'm going to chain 2, and into the same stitch here, I'm going to make 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now I'm going to skip 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and into the 4th chain, which is this one here, I'm going to make a single crochet. Chain 2. So now into the same stitch here where I just did my single crochet, I'm going to make 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now be careful here, make sure you don't miss any chains. So I'm just going to pull this. So if we count this little bar here, that's 1 chain, so that's 1, 2, 3, and into the 4th right here, making sure I go into both loops, I'm going to make a single crochet. Chain 2, into the same stitch here, make 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now once again, pull this over a little bit like this, and back here is a chain, so make sure you count this one. So that's 1, 2, 3, and into the 4th, make a single crochet, chain 2, into the same stitch I did my single crochet, make 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Okay, again, pull this, make sure you count this stitch back here, 1, 2, 3, and into the 4th chain, make a single crochet. Now this is all we're going to do for this first row, so continue like this. I'll meet you here at the end to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end of this first row. I have a total of 17 fans all around. Now I still have 1, 2, 3 chains left. If you have 2 or if you have 4, it's okay, don't worry about it. What we're going to do next is we're just going to go into this first chain. This is the first chain that I did the slip stitch on, and then I chained 2. So right here, just go in there, grab a loop, and make a single crochet. And this is how we're going to finish this first row. Now, to begin your second row, this is what you're going to do. We're going to make a single crochet inside this chain 2 space. These are the first 2 chains that we did for this first fan, so just insert your hook there and make a single crochet. This is going to give us the height that we need to make our next fan. So now here I'm going to chain 2 and turn like this, okay, into this single crochet that I just did right here. I'm going to make 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and now we have the first fan, or actually this is the last fan that we did since we turned. So we have 1, 2, 3 double crochets and then chain 2. Into the third double crochet right here, we're going to work a front post single crochet. So insert your hook through one side, come out the other, grab a loop, 2 loops on the hook, close, chain 2. Inside the chain 2 space, make 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. And then we have the next fan. And then again we have 1, 2, 3 double crochets. Into the third double crochet, make a front post single crochet, chain 2. Inside the chain 2 space, make 3 double crochets. Now this is all we're going to do for this second row, so continue like this. I'll meet you here at the end to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end of this second row. I have a total of 17 fans again, so from here on we're always going to have the same number of fans. Now to finish this row, we have this fan here at the bottom. So into the third double crochet, 1, 2, 3, we're going to make a front post single crochet. And then we have the first fan to our second row. Inside the chain 2 space, we're going to make a single crochet. And this is how we're going to finish this row. Now for the third row, you're going to chain 2 and turn. Inside the single crochet that we just did, right here, we're going to make 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Then we have the first fan. Into the third double crochet, you're going to make a front post single crochet, 2 chains. Inside the chain 2 space, 3 double crochets. Now from here on is exactly the same thing that we just did on the second row, so continue like this. I'll meet you at the end of this third row to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end of this third row. Now to finish, remember we have this fan down here, so into the third double crochet, 1, 2, 3, right here we're going to make a front post single crochet. Then we have the first fan to the third row, so inside the chain 2 space we're going to make a single crochet. And this is how you're going to finish every row. Now to begin your next row, you're going to chain 2 and turn, and into the same single crochet here that we just did, I'm going to make 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Then we have the first fan. Into the third double crochet, make a front post single crochet, chain 2. Inside the chain 2 space, make 3 double crochets. Now this part here is exactly the same thing we've been doing for the last 2 rows. So into the third double crochet, make a front post single crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochets inside the chain 2 space. This is all you're going to do. I'm not exactly sure how many rows I'm going to do. I think about 12, but I'll let you know here how many rows. So all you're going to do is just repeat the same row. When you come here to the end, you're going to make a front post single crochet here into this third double crochet of this fan here at the bottom, and then you're going to make a single crochet inside this first fan right here inside the chain 2 space, and then chain 2 and turn and do exactly what I just did here for this row. So I'll meet you at the end of this row to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end of the 18th row. I did a total of 18 rows instead of 12 rows like I said I would. Now, if you want to continue and make more rows so that you can fold your hat like this, you can. I'm not going to make any more rows. I'm just going to leave it as it is. I've already measured it and it just about comes down to my ear, so it's perfect for me. Now you can try it on, and if you feel that you need to add more rows, you can. As it is right now, it's measuring about 9 inches from here to here, which is about 23 centimeters. Now, this part here, this is where we started. This is the first row. This is going to be where we're going to close the hat. So this is going to be the top of the hat, and this is going to be the bottom of the hat. So now, to finish this last row, what I'm going to do is, here's my last fan, and I'm just going to work this front post single crochet, and here where we have the 2 chains, I'm just going to insert my hook and make a slip stitch. And this is how I'm going to finish this here. I'm just going to pass this through this last loop. And now this part is done, and this is what it looks like. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, this is a decorative row that I'm just going to do with this color peach. I'm just going to go around and make single crochets. So beginning here on top of this double crochet here, I'm going to insert my hook and chain 1. Okay, now single crochet into the next double crochet, single crochet into the next, and then we have this front post single crochet. So there we're going to work a front post single crochet here like this. Now inside the chain 2 space, make 1 single crochet, and then we're going to work 1 single crochet on each one of these 3 double crochets. So single crochet, single crochet, single crochet, and then again we have the front post single crochet. You're going to make a front post single crochet, single crochet inside the chain 2 space, and then single crochet, single crochet, single crochet. 1, 2, 3, and then again we have the front post single crochet. So you're going to make a front post single crochet, single crochet inside the chain 2 space, and then 3 single crochets. 1, 2, 3. This is all we're going to do all around, so continue like this. I'll meet you here at the end to show you how we're going to finish this last row. Okay, I'm here at the end. All I did here was make a slip stitch into the first single crochet and then cut my yarn and pass my yarn through there. This part here is done, and this is what it looks like. So this is the bottom part of the hat. So now we're going to turn this over like this. So this here is going to be the top. This is where we started. So I'm going to insert my hook here into this stitch where we did the 3 double crochets. So right there, and I'm going to grab this loop, bring it through the front, and chain 1. Now we're going to have 3 chains, and then the stitch where we did the 3 double crochets, and then 3 chains. So in the space where we have the chains right here all around, we're going to make 3 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, and then inside the stitch where we have the 3 double crochets, make 1 single crochet. And then again we have the 3 chains that we skipped, so make 3 single crochets, and then 1 single crochet inside the next stitch, and then 3 single crochets again. This is all I'm going to do all around, so continue like this. I'll meet you here at the end to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end. To finish this single crochet row, just go to the top of the first single crochet and make a slip stitch, and this is how we finish this first row. Now we're going to make 1 more row. In this row we're going to make reductions, so chain 1 into the same stitch with the slip stitch, make 1 single crochet, then into the next 2 stitches make a stitch reduction. So insert your hook, grab a loop, insert your hook into the next, grab a loop, 3 loops, close. Into the next stitch, make a single crochet, into the next 2 a stitch reduction. So insert your hook, grab a loop, insert your hook into the next, grab a loop, close, single crochet, and then a stitch reduction, single crochet, stitch reduction. This is all we're going to do all around, so continue like this. I'll meet you here at the end to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I'm here at the end of this row. Now to finish, I'm just going to go to the top of the first single crochet, grab a loop and make a slip stitch. Now here, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull this loop here and tie a knot like this. Now I've cut my yarn and I left a pretty long tail, so I'm going to pass this end through this needle and we're just going to weave our yarn all around. So now here I'm going to skip this single crochet and into the next, insert your needle, skip this single crochet and into the next, insert your needle, skip this single crochet and into the next, insert your needle. This is all I'm going to do all around, so continue like this. I'll meet you here at the end to show you what we need to do next. Okay, I finished weaving my yarn all around, so I'm just going to remove my yarn and now I'm just going to turn this over like this. So this is the right side and this is going to be the wrong side. So we're going to close it on the wrong side. So now we're just going to pull this here. Be careful not to pull too hard because your yarn might break. So like this. Now you're still going to have a small gap here, but what you can do is where you can with your yarn and your needle just weave it all around and just make sure that gap closes all the way. Okay, so now I'm just going to make a knot here with this loop that I left, pull it really hard and then make one more knot. And if there's still a gap here, just weave this yarn in and out all over the place so that it closes. So now I'm going to turn it over. I think it closed pretty good. That's what it looks like. Now my hat is done. That's what it looks like. There it is. And that's the top. I love the way that this looks on me, and I think this is going to be one of my favorite hats come this winter. So there it is. So here's another hat for those of you who have asked for easier tutorials for beginners. So I hope you like it. I think I'm going to add a pom-pom, but I ran out of this color yarn, so I may need to find another yarn to make the pom-pom, or I may use this color here. So you'll see at the end what I did. Okay, so this has been today's tutorial. I hope you like it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support. Until next time.